Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jetsetting hotel review. Today I wanted to take you back to the Hyatt Regency Coral Gables, one of my favorite hotels in the Miami area. So the city of Coral Gables is just going to be a lot quieter than your normal hotel in Miami, maybe before a cruise or on a layover. The hotel itself is sort of like an old mansion from like the 1920s feel. I really like the space. It could probably feel dated to some, but I feel like they've modernized the property a little bit since my last stay. I just love the feel of the place. It feels very homey, very relaxing. It's not a modern hotel feel by any means, but I do like that they have several different restaurants on property, including a nice bar area that gets quite popular at night. There's nice fresh flowers everywhere. And then in the mornings, they do offer globalists like myself a complimentary breakfast. This is definitely my favorite perk of the World of Hyatt program. So if you're interested in staying at more Hyatts and achieving that status, definitely check out my channel. I have tons and tons of Hyatt reviews all over the world. Thanks a lot for watching. So you could order off of the menu or use the buffet. I went with the buffet. It's just a little bit quicker and there's more options available. So that's the nice thing is they don't really tell you exactly how much credit I have each day most of the time at Hyatt's. They just let me loose or they give me a voucher. So I just went with the buffet today and it was very high quality buffet. Lots of different types of items. Don't normally see like carrots and things like that on the buffet. So it's got all of your favorites though. You have your salmon and cold cut meats, all of your fruits and veggies, especially for adding to that Greek yogurt. So I went with some bacon, some potatoes, asparagus, because why not, and a couple chicken sausages. Very, very good stuff. Now let's go and explore the junior suite. I had room 518. So if you like this room, you can request that from the hotel. As you enter, you have a little entry area with your coffee station, some older feeling furniture, like in a good way, just nice like dark woods, which was really cool. There is a small closet with a little ironing board. You do have coffees and teas here, as well as your complimentary waters for being a World of Hyatt Elite member. And then as you enter the main living room / bedroom, you see how much space you actually have. You have a nice sitting area. I actually watched the End of the World series right here. So a really great spot just for relaxing. You even have a little workstation too. So if you're here on business, and there are a few people that come here on business, you have space to do that. The hotel is usually staffed by college students because they do have a hospitality college connected to the hotel, which is really great. Always the service here really great. They do have some plugs near the bed, the old USB A's though. Do feel like this room has been refreshed since my last visit, so I do like to see that. Nice comfortable bathroom. You do have a nice little shower area. You have the pharmacopoeia shampoos and conditioners available for you in there as well. And a nice adjustable shower head so you can change the velocity of the water coming at you. And then a separate toilet area here in the bathroom. So that's nice if you're sharing a room. You have a little bit of privacy in that area. So very nice little bathroom here. Moving on, the view from the room, I was directly on the pool deck, level 5, which is convenient for accessing the pool, but if you're someone who likes a nice view, this property has a lot of rooms that face inward into the courtyard over the pool. That helps to reduce the noise, which I really liked. The pool is very nice. I got a couple shots of it here at night when I arrived, but a very beautiful spot. Definitely has that mansion feel. So if you're someone who likes to lay by the pool, this is probably a pretty good option, honestly. Just no ocean views or anything like that, like a lot of other hotels here in the Miami area. Now we're going to head up to floor number 7, which is where the fitness center is found, the health club. Thought that this health club was really, really great for a pretty normal sized hotel. You do have these Peloton bikes that can earn you 100 World of Hyatt points every night of your Hyatt stays. So if you're on vacation or for work, a little bit of an encouragement there. About $2 worth of points by my valuation. And a lot of different machines, free weights, things like that. So you can definitely get some exercise in. Back down in the main lobby, wanted to show off some of their Halloween decorations they had going on. We're gonna head outside though and explore a little bit of Coral Gables because I did need some dinner and wasn't really thrilled by the menu pricing in the bar. So outside of the hotel, there are lots and lots of restaurants. It's a huge walking street. They actually had a little street fair going on and I was able to find a little bit of sushi. Now it's time to pass it back to past me and explain a little bit more about the hotel. Hey everybody, so checked in, had my night here at the Hyatt Regency Coral Gables. I want to talk a little bit about why this is probably one of my favorite Hyatts in the Miami area. For one, it's a category 1 through 4 property. So your category 1 through 4 certificates that you've earned either through your credit card or for interacting in the World of Hyatt program work here. It can be a little pricey. It can go up to 18,000 points a night here on peak days. And that was the pricing for my one night, but I used the certificate. So I didn't have to pay over $350 a night for a very nice room. They've renovated the place a little bit since my last visit. This is my 3rd or 4th time here. So it's nice to see them sprucing up the place a little bit. It's just a very nice experience. It's very quiet. I had an interior facing room over the pool. So it was very quiet, not a lot of street noise or things like that a lot of Miami hotels, especially some of the Hyatts that I've stayed at, definitely experience in the evenings. So if you're someone who's stayed over in Brickell and just had a miserable sleeping experience like me, head over to the Hyatt Regency Coral Gables. I do like that my globalist status got me a small upgrade here. I got a junior suite. They call it a studio suite. It's a decent sized room. I was very happy with the bedding and everything in the room. Bathroom was nice and clean and definitely refreshed, definitely fully renovated. So very nice to see that. Overall, not going to spend too much time here on property because I am heading to another cruise. But it's just a great spot. And unfortunately, if you're someone who's coming to Miami and you really want those ocean views or that like full Miami vibe, probably not going to be the hotel for you. But Coral Gables itself is really great. There's tons of restaurants that you can walk to directly from the hotel. And I was able to find some great Japanese food last night. I always stop by this Argentinian market that's right across the street from the hotel as well when I stay here. Some delicious alfajores and just an amazing time. I just love all the food here in Miami. So a couple of different things sprinkled throughout the city of Coral Gables. There's a few pretty things to see too. It's an old city. So definitely check out the Hyatt Regency Coral Gables if you're someone who's got a lot of Hyatt points or certificates and you're heading into the Miami area. One other thing I wanted to note is that it's only about 15 minutes from the Miami airport, so it is a good layover hotel too. Maybe you have a long overnight layover and you're heading maybe to South America out of Miami airport. So this could be a good option for that. So did want to mention that.